mathematics easier with Sir Albert. So today we are just looking at differential calculus. The question is, find the equation of the normal to the curve y is equal to x squared minus 3x minus 4 at the point 2, negative 6. So first step, for you to find the equation, you have to differentiate the original function. So the original function is y is equal to x squared minus 3x minus 4. So we are going to find the differential calculus of this equation. So it's now change in y-axis over the change in x-axis is equal to, so now we are going to differentiate it by parts. So the first term is x squared. So when we are differentiating, it means that here the coefficient it is 1, then the power is 2. So you multiply now the power by the coefficient. So you say now the coefficient here it is 1, so you say 2 times x, then the same power subtract by what? 1. That's the first term. Minus, now the coefficient here it is 1. So you say 1 times 3, it will give us 3x. Then the same power now, you say 1 minus 1. Minus, now the differential calculus of the constant number, it is always what? 0. So now we say the dy over dx is equal to 2 times x, it will be just 2x. Then 2 minus 1, it is 1. So it means that under the laws of indices, 2x, it means that it is already raised to the power 1. Minus, now 1 minus 1, it will give us 0. Under the laws of indices, any number raised to the power 0, it is 1. So 1 times 3, it will give us what? 3. This is the differential calculus of the equation. Therefore now, since we know dy over dx is equal to 2x minus 3, which means that the change in y-axis over the change in x-axis, that is the gradient. So you let now dy over dx is equal to the gradient. So we have now the gradient is equal to 2x minus 3. Now if we go back to the question, what is the value of x there? It is positive 2. So now in this equation, where there is x, you replace with what? Positive 2. So now we say gradient is equal to 2 open bracket 2 minus 3, which is the gradient is equal to 4 minus 3, which will give us the gradient is equal to 4 minus 3 is 1. Now this is the gradient 1. So if you have to find gradient 2 or the perpendicular line, because normal, it means that you are finding the perpendicular equation. So if gradient 1 is positive 1, it means that gradient 2, it will give us negative 1. Therefore now we can find the equation using the points. So now for you to find now the equation of the normal, you say now y minus y1 is equal to the gradient open bracket x minus x1. Now we substitute. So now we have 2, negative 6. It means that the first coordinate here is the value of x, then the second is the value of y. Then now we substitute. So now we have 1. Now since it is minus 6 and there we have minus. So negative times negative, we are going to have positive 6 is equal to, now the gradient 2 is negative 1 open bracket x minus 2. So now since we have negative 1 outside the bracket, it means that this number, it should multiply everything inside the brackets. So now we say y plus 6 is equal to negative x plus 2. Because negative 1 times x, it is negative x. Negative 1 times negative 2, it is positive 2. Therefore now we correct the like terms, because when you're finding the equation, you have to make y the subject of the formula. So now it will be y is equal to negative x plus 2 minus 6, because the additive inverse of a positive number is negative. That's why we are having negative 6 there. So it means that y is equal to negative x, positive 2 minus 6, it will give us negative 4. This is the equation of the normal. Make mathematics easier with Sir Albert.